Hello everyone, Astrologer Dawn here. You can check out my website at astrologerdawn.com, 520-419-5419. So, one of my coaching clients has been badgering me for a while to start talking about human design and putting it out on videos. So, she suggested I started with politicians, and what better one to start with than Donald J. Trump. For those of you in other countries, this is Donald J. Trump's human design chart based on date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. And anybody can create this by downloading the free program at Maya Mechanics, Jovian Archive software. You could run your own chart. You wouldn't know what it meant, but at least you'd have it. Anyway, I do. So this is Donald J. Trump's, and one of the things that is really important that I noticed in this is somebody who has to sleep on their decisions. Because he has this in his chart, it's called solar plexus energy. Whenever you have solar plexus energy in your chart, you have to sleep on decisions, which would mean no immediate tweeting, no speaking off the cuff. This is supposed to be a thoughtful, I'll get back to you with answers. So that's one thing he is doing horrendously. He is not being himself. And if he was, it'd make a huge difference, by the way. Another way, a way he is being himself is that this is somebody who sees himself as a king, who actually does see himself as a king. And I'm okay with saying that because I have the same line as him. And it is about the dictator. This is not the king of what's good for the people. And I'm the same way. So I'm okay with this. When you own your own business, not when you're the president of the United States. Because what he's trying to do is he's trying to run it like his business. Having this chart for his business, fabulous. Lots of money. He's here to manage the material plane, not a problem. But the problem is this particular line here is a dictator. He rules as a king. And basically that's what he's done to the government. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. He's doing what his design set him up to do, which is to rule. The problem is he can't do it in the government. He needs to do it in his private business. That's not a problem, doing that in his private business. He's a jack of all trades, but he's also a slave to his desires as well. The other thing about his chart is he's got a lot of threes. I added them all up down here. You don't need to know. Unless you know human design, you won't actually care about all this number stuff. But one of the things is that he's constantly bumping into things and making mistakes, so the rest of us don't. Well, we do see that, don't we? Foot in mouth quite a lot. He's got ego energy. He doesn't really care what other people think of him. He only cares what he thinks of him. He does, he's supposed to be able to make promises and keep them. And the problem is, I don't know what happened, actually, where that went wrong, because he's supposed to be able to do that. He's got this rare mental ability to see the big picture without actually getting bogged down with the details. The problem is, if he doesn't have the facts at his fingertips, then everything goes to shit. Everything goes to hell in a handbasket because he doesn't know what he's talking about. So he has to have facts. He's an adventurer. He's got a genetic need to change. So what he's done in terms of upending the government, whether you like it or not, he's doing what he was here to do. Doesn't mean you have to like it. He is deeply volatile when things do not happen the way he expects them to happen. Some of that is because of this huge emotional piece he's got going on in his chart. Because he's got this 45-21 line here as well, he talks about himself naturally. I get it. I do that too. It's part of his design. This is interesting. He has no idea who he is or where he's going. He's always searching. And also he's easily pushed. He has an open route, so he's easily pushed into making immediate decisions, which is very bad for him. Very bad for him. If he's not clear about his strategy is to wait and sleep on things. Then everything goes to hell in a handbasket. If he would even listen to somebody like me, I know that many of you will not believe this, but he could have been a very well-loved president. I know it's shocking to say that. He's acting as who he is, which is great when he's running the Trump organization, because all of this fits for him running his own organization and everybody doing as they're told. The problem is you can't do that in the government. So anyway, this is Donald, Human Design. I'm sure there's a lot more. I just wanted to give you a tidbit. This is his astrological chart. You know, I will look at that another time. I'm more interested in the human design of his at the moment Anyway, if you would like information about your own human design chart, your own astrological chart, are you showing up as who you are? Are you really acting out in this world the way you were meant to be? Check out astrologydawn.com. Sign up for my newsletter. Give me a call, 520-419-5419, or just enjoy seeing these videos. If you've got any comments, questions, please let me know. Until next time, namaste.